Hey everybody, welcome to Thursday. Let me get over to comments. Hey Gloria, Lisa, Cindy, everybody's here early. Nice. Gloria, you made 12 cards from the Expressions in Kindness kit. Ooh, nice. I just got my paper pumpkin yesterday and I really enjoyed that. Hey Deb, hey Nancy. Yeah, I love it. I love all the I didn't realize there was so much rose gold in it with the blues, which, blue. Hey Jolie. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to work with that one and with all those candles. So yay. All right. So it is Thursday, August 22nd. Hey Penny. Hi Linda. So today I've got we're gonna make three different cards. And hey Karen. Now I'm having a little bit of like runny nose situation, but we'll get through it, all right? So a couple of announcements and then we're gonna get into it because this fold is hey Laura. This isn't really a fun fold, it's just like a different card design. But I like it. It's interesting and it can use up more of your designer paper. Hey girl. So Jamie, can I open that like on the line here or should I like not? I don't know. I opened your card and read it. Aw. So you guys, Jamie left me a package on my front door when I got home. And she is the best. And I will show you. Absolutely. Okay. The packaging is just on point. Everything is coordinating and matchy matchy, and I love it. Hey Vicky from Australia and Cruz is here. Awesome. So yeah, let's talk about a couple things. I'll show you. We'll see what Jamie gave me. And then we'll get to some card making. So just your last reminder, use your bonus day coupons. You have what, about a week left to use those. Hi Carol. And Sean's here. Awesome. So use your coupons. Close to My Heart products. They are available for everybody now. They went on sale 2 days ago for, you used to have to be a demo, I mean, a maker or a VIP or a former customer, and now everybody can get them. The first thing I noticed is that the pumpkin 12 by 12 paper is out of stock. So I guess people are gearing up for Halloween. I got a pack of that and I love it. Big news though that they announced, I guess a couple days ago, there was a video I saw. Hey Sharon. So Stampin' Up, when Close to My Heart closed and Stampin' Up, welcomed all the makers, join if you want. They purchased a certain amount of product from Close to My Heart that they were going to sell before they or as they gear up for their own line, right? Because um their goal is to have more, get back into scrapbooking more. We used to have it 20 some years ago and then it kind of fell off. So more scrapbooking kits coming. So in September, we're supposed to get two, like a Halloween and a fall scrapbooking kit and like paper pack, something. So I'm excited to see what that is. I just hope it's available early in September because when I put in my order on September 4th, when the holiday catalog goes live, I hope to get it then. But paper announcements. So right now they have 12 by 12. It's Close to My Heart 12 by 12 paper. I love it because it's like 20 or 24 sheets in a pack. So you don't have to get a multi pack. Like when you're making scrapbooks from scratch or even just making your layouts, like I need more than two pieces of the same color for 12 by 12. So they're going to continue selling the Close to My Heart two-tone paper. It is a printed paper with a white core. It's not cardstock. And I think when I got those, I mentioned that when I was showing people like how it matches colors that we have, it is definitely thinner than cardstock, but still good for, what we need it for. I don't know that I would make boxes with it because it's not that sturdy. But the two-tone, I love it. It's like the one color darker and then lighter on the other side. So right now, still Close to My Heart colors. Coming in the next catalog in May, they are going to bring us all of Stampin' Up's colors. So our regular, 40 colors that we have, whatever, in our regular lineup. Um, it is yeah, white core, printed versus dyed, thinner than cardstock. So we just have to wait. And I think maybe we might start seeing more and more of those packs as we get further along. But I'm excited about that. So I love it. Um, I love the options that it gives us to have like a whole pack in the same color. Hey, Marlene. Um, hey, Rose. Awesome. So that's that. Scrapbook kits, Halloween and fall. I'm waiting for those. And then Christmas classes. So I'm going to try to have a Christmas card class in September, October, and November. The first one in September, and my plans seem to get foiled by inventory issues, right? Like if stuff goes out of stock, I can't have a class for it because nobody can get the stuff. So I'm gonna be trying. My schedule is gonna be Season of Gold Stamp a Stack in September, maybe on September 9th, tentatively. In October, we'll use the Snowy Scenes suite that's coming from the new mini, which I got that whole suite. I love it. It's a cutesy thing, which is not really my bag, but I'm digging it. And then in November, we'll do something with Reindeer Days. So that's my kind of like my ideas for the next couple months as far as card classes. Okay, so let's look at this package that Jamie left me. So look at this, you guys. The bag perfectly matches. This tag is front of one of the paper pumpkins. I think it was not November. I think it was the Valentine's one. So maybe it was January that we got this, and it had all the lavender stuff. So points for all this coordination. And then she made me the message. I'm not going to read the message, but to a dear friend, that's me. So um when we first met, and it had to be 20 years ago, Jamie, by now, right? Um, vaguely remember the conversation. She's like, I don't know who said it, if you said it, or if I said it, but Jamie and I were convinced that we were separated at birth. Even though, I mean, we're both Virgos, and she's a couple years younger than me. Um, but I bet this is a. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to show you. We're gonna have to go down screen. Okay. So this is hilarious. So everybody recognize, if you can't say anything nice about anybody, come sit by me. This is awesome. And I don't remember who said it first either, if we both said it at the same time. But Jamie, I love you, girl. And it's pink. I love the pink. So I'm definitely going to wear this. If you can't say, and we still say this all the time. Yeah, Sharon's a Virgo too. Yeah, Rose, it's a lot of people's motto. See, Rose, maybe that's why you and I get along too. Yep, steel magnolias, Lisa. That's it. So, Jamie, love it. Thank you, thank you. When I read the card, I kind of knew that was what was going to happen. All right, so let's talk about hinge cards. So these were the first few that I made, and when I posted the details of the event, I think I said in there the first one. I kind of ended up changing the measurements by accident. Like I wasn't even paying attention. I wrote it down and then I did it wrong. So, but this is how it looks. It looks like a regular card, but when you open it, it's smaller. So like the side piece, we're actually only adding this hinge. So the directions I found, and I found like three different sizes. They had this long piece, but it was folded like in half. Let me look at it. Let me get a post-it note and show you. So let's say the hinge was like this. They had it folded this way so that just this little piece would be the hinge. And I didn't even pay attention to that. When I saw that, it was about this size, I was like, oh, we're just going to score it down the middle. So that's what I did. And the group of girls I was stamping with, after, I don't know, a few minutes, they were like, hey, did we do that right? And I'm like, yeah. And then I looked at the measurements. I was like, oh, no, I did it backwards. Whoopsie. But I like the hinge this way better. I like it longer. So, and I did three different sizes of hinges. So let's see. Hopefully we can see all of these. So here's the first one. The hinge is about 2.5. Then I made a bigger one, maybe 3. And then I made the biggest one. So these are like Goldilocks. This might be 3.5. So I wrote these measurements ahead of time. This is what we're going with. This hinge, really, 1 by 2.5. This could even go to 3.5. So let's just say 1 by 2.5 to, oopsie, to 3.5. I messed that one up. 3.5. And then score at half is this right here. All right. So we're going to go through all these pieces as we build it. But I like that the base is just a quarter sheet of cardstock. And then we're going to be able to use 3 pieces of designer paper. So yeah, let's just get to it, right? And I picked 3 whole different themes. Let's start with the butterflies first. So, well, let's go through these. This one, I just die cut out of the paper. Like I hand cut, really. I didn't have the dies or anything. Um, does everybody remember Teeny Tiny Wishes? Perfect. Yeah. Yes, Karen, you're exactly right. The wider it is, the stronger it is. So when it was like itty bitty, like only a half inch, like I felt like it was kind of flippy floppy, like kind of flimsy on the side. So you're exactly right. This one I made with this is that lake pond picture or papers, and I don't have anything from that set other than the paper. So I cut the fish out. And this fish, the yellow fish, was on like the edge of the paper. So I use it anyway, and then I just covered up that flat edge with the tiny little fish. So yeah, Lisa, there's some that I will never get rid of. And Teeny Tiny Wishes is I use that a lot. And you just stamp on a little scrap of paper. Perfect. All right. And then the last one I made, I went with these papers. I cannot remember the name of them now, but apparently we can't get them anymore. They were an online exclusive and they finally ran out. But I like the petal pink. And so I just added some stuff from the sea turtles. So, and notice these like rectangle layers, they're not all the same. You're going to make yours however you want, right? We're just going to figure out the base. And actually, I'm not doing that on all of them. All right, so first one, we're going to use those market papers, which are the same that I used on this one. Those dots and the flowers. Yeah, exactly the same. And we're going to do something not the green. So our pile of papers, our base, and this is peach pie, 4.25 by 5.5. Then we have, actually, let me put this here so we can still read it. Then we've got, this is the flap. So this will be the front of the card. This is 4 by 5.25 cardstock, same. The hinge on this one, I think I did it the 2.5. Oh no, I did it 3 by 1, and I scored it at a 1/2 inch. All right, so order is important here. So you want to glue this hinge on first. And we want it right up to that's the side, right? Edge to edge. And I'm just eyeballing. I'm not going to get out the ruler. So we want to put that on right to the edge and then wiggle it. Okay. So there's our hinge. And Karen is exactly right. The wider this is, the stronger it is. I guess that we should say the longer because this is the wide. And you really only need a 1/2 inch on each side. If you wanted to make that bigger, like say you wanted to make that 2 inches, so you'd have an inch here and an inch that's fine too. I just wouldn't go any lower than 1 inch. All right. Now you may think, let's put this first one on right now. I wouldn't do that. I would add the layer here because then we'll know exactly where to lay this so that it covers that up because they're exactly the same size. So like this is 4 by 5.25, and then our designer paper that we want on the back is also 4 by 5.25. So they should line up perfect. So I'm going to put this one on first. So think about designer papers that you have just like a couple pieces left of. This one you can use 3 different prints. Okay. So we're going to do that. Now flip this hinge over, add glue, and you can tell where you want to add it. Because remember, it's we're going to cover it up with exactly the same size piece of paper. So we don't want to put the glue right to the very edge. Just put it right where that designer paper is. And I almost had a whoopsie there. All right, now bring this in, and we're going to put this, center it right over the piece that we laid down first. So it covers it up. All right, so there's the base of our hinge card. Now the instructions that I found, they didn't address this side. Seeing the back of this hinge, poo-poo on that. I want to cover it up. So, sometimes I don't mind. If it's in a scrapbook or a journal, I'm not going to get worked up about it. But when it's in a card like this, ugh, no. So now we've got two pieces, and these I'm calling the flap side. So this is the flap piece, 4 by 5 1/4. Our base designer paper, white, we're going to put right in there. Flap sides, front and back. That's what that means. 3 3/4 by 5. Both the same size. So you decide what you want on the front and on the back. So I'm going to put the flowers on the front. Just because I want to see them. Oops, let's get that out of the way. And then I'm going to add the wood on this side. Now, it's not going to cover up the entire hinge, but that's okay. It'll cover up most of it. So this is another good one if you've done a paper share and you have 6 by 6 pieces, or, just a couple pieces left. So good enough. I like it. You can still put like a little envelope in here if you want to make this a gift card holder. So yeah, you could totally make it with a white backing, Gloria. Now this part, this is 3 by 4 1/4, just to write your message. You could make this bigger if you want, but I wanted to see more of that paper. So I wanted that wide-ish border. All right, so there's the base. And again, when you use glue, like this is going to be so sturdy. Crazy. All right, now I just now realized that I forgot to emboss this background. So, let's just stamp something on it. And then these butterflies are left from the old butterfly set that I had. I'm just gonna like ink blend them. Let's do some, I guess I have itty bitty backgrounds. I want to do some, just like splotches or leaves. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Spotlight on nature. Whoa. I have all my extras that I've cut. Let's just use this. Because I do like the embossed background. I think that just gives it more texture. But mess that up. So we're just going to stamp. And it's going to be fine. All right. So tone on tone. And I'm just going to cover the whole thing. All right. I like it. And then wipe this off. Quick. Okay. Let's put this back. I can't tell you how much I love having my stamps right here next to my work surface. All right, so we're gonna glue this on. Now I didn't put measurements for these because I figure you can do what you want. Like I didn't do them the same on all 3 of my prototypes anyway. And actually this is the only card I'm gonna do it on. So we'll do this. Oh yeah, I love it. And then I'm gonna glue this down flat. And oh yeah, I love it. So this will lighten up too. So this seems, even though it's tone on tone, it seems pretty dark with the peach pie, but once it like really dries, it'll lighten up. Okay, let's do ink blending. So these colors are peach pie and let me see, does it even say? Balmy blue, granny apple green, gray granite, peach pie, pretty peacock, pretty in pink. I don't think there's really any pretty in pink on this pattern though, so We're gonna do peach pie. Let's see, orange, my orange sponge. Oh, whoopsie, my glitter thing. Oh, you know what happened yesterday? Is Di on here? Oh, hey Di, you are on here. Di, guess what I did? Monday night, I got home from pool early and was in here messing around. I broke my close to my heart glitter pen, like my clear shimmer pen. You guys can't get that anymore. Close to my heart used to have their own brand of shimmer pens, and I actually like them better than Winkostella because it was extra shimmery and it was bigger, and I felt like it had more juice in it, and it was cheaper. So it was like the winning combination. But I'm so mad. The whole thing, like I pulled the cap off and it had been getting stuck for a while. Um, and it was just, it gave up. So it broke. There was like the glittery, shimmery stuff everywhere. I was kind of mad. Um, but yeah, I tried to fix it for an hour. There was no fixing it. Then I tried to turn it over and put it in like an aqua painter because I was like, oh, I can save the juice and use that. Nope, not happening. So kind of bummed. I think I have another one, like a spare. I just have to find it. That was one thing that I was hoping we would get when Close to My Heart people came over. Because, if it's better, it's better. I think I'm going to add some pink to this. So again, these butterflies were from the old butterfly set that I had. The new one, sketch butterflies, I just got that maybe last month. But I already had these cut out, so why not? All right, let's add a little bit of pink to these anyway. Even though there's no pink in here. I don't really want to add green. That would be weird. Where's my pink? Okay, I think I can't tell which one is supposed to be pink. I think this one is. You guys, I have not ever washed my sponges. I know some of you do. Your brushes. Yeah, Lisa, I was disappointed, but it is what it is. At least I still have a clear, like a Winkostella, like the regular brand. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's add some just along the edges of this one so it's like not all in the same spot. And then this one, just willy-nilly. How about that? All right, so we've got the base done. Let me scrub these. Di, I might have another one too. I'm gonna check because I figured you might have a couple. All right, now let's just put these on. Ooh, I like that already. Let's pop these up with this dot that doesn't want to come up. Oh, look at that. Like the bottom stayed attached. So we're just going to pop these up and add a greeting that I have a... Look at all these bottom bits are sticking. That's weird. I'm going to use Simply Said, but any greeting that fits. Let's pop these up. So yeah, just enough, it's a different card design, but not too crazy out there. And if this can hang off a little, that's fine. Hang off of this front flap, I mean, not the whole card, because it still has to fit in the envelope. All right, let's do that. Oh yeah, I like that. I could have picked smaller butterflies because I did have a whole pile that I had pre-cut from my old butterfly set, but this is gonna work. All right. Oh yeah, and then this one can go flat. So most of this layer gets covered up anyway. Oh, I love it. Okay, so scratch piece of white and I'm liking the hello. Yeah, let's just do that one. Because that can be a little, we're going to use this set for all of the greetings tonight. Get a block. Now this, let's stamp it in peach pie. And Lisa, you like the bigger ones? Yeah, I mean, they certainly stand out, that's for sure. We'll do it in peach pie and pretty in pink, and then we'll see which one we like better. Oh, I grabbed Petunia Pop. Did I grab Petunia? Was I sponging Petunia on there and didn't realize it? Was anyone else paying attention? Because I feel like I wasn't. Well, let's just stamp all three of them. We'll see how it goes. Just because I'm looking where I grabbed, and I may have grabbed Petunia. All right, and then the pretty in pink. I think any of them would go, but I am kind of liking either the pink or the Petunia. What do you guys think? Okay, Jamie, you do think I use pretty in pink? All right. I think we're going to go with that. So just cut this out. And I'm going to try to go straight-ish underneath the words. Okay. And then, ripsies, ripsies. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's get this a smidge closer on both. Oh, yeah. All right, and then that can go there. Tuck that in. And then for gems, I wanted to use some more, like 2 butterflies and some of the In Color shimmer gems in the peach. So let's add like 1, 2, 3. We'll do the gems first. And then 2 butterflies, because then that'll be like 5 doodads. Come on. I don't know if these are back in stock. It's changed which in color doodads were out of stock. First it was a shimmer, then it was the resin ones. Marlene, pink was used? Okay. I'm glad everybody is paying attention to me because I need it. All right, and let's do 1 little butterfly there, and then I'll do 1 right there. So we'll do a big one and a little one. So glad they still have these brass butterflies. Do big one. Oopsie, that kind of twisted. And then a little one. Okay, I love it. I kind of feel like it needs some shimmer. So I'm just going to do little random. And that's that. All right, put these back. So that's our first one. Yeah, I like it with the pink. Let's get these out of here. I could have put something maybe on the inside, but I love it with this hinge. It's just something a little bit different, but yet it's still familiar enough, I think, right? Laura, back to cooking and baking banana bread. Gluten-free banana bread. I made banana bread maybe a month or so ago. We had 2 rotting bananas, and that's what my mom always used to. She would buy bananas that were half dead from the grocery store just to save them. Like, well, somebody's got to buy them. Like, it doesn't work like that, Mom. We try to tell her the grocery store will take care of that. You don't have to buy them. Ugh. All right, but yeah, we ended up with 2 half-rotted bananas, so I saved them. Okay, so for this next one, I wanted to use these pretty, these are from the Frames and Flowers. So like, the pack that has like, die cuts and a couple pieces of paper. I think some of them were two-sided, a couple were one-sided. I don't remember, but that's what we're using. So same measurements. We're doing petal pink. So here's our base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Our flap, our front flap, rather, I should say, 4 by 5 1/4. Our hinge. What did I do for this one? This time I did it 3 1/2. Okay. So again, 1 by 3 1/2. Score it at a half. All right. Smash this down. And then, yeah, black bananas do make the tastiest because they're like the softest, right? And they are tastier. I think I put chocolate chips in mine and maybe craisins or nuts. I don't know. All right. So I want this edge, the folded edge, to be right on the edge of that. Have to go, Penny. Alrighty. We'll see you when you get back. All right. So let's do that. So that is right flush with that edge. So put your hinge on first. Then let's add our designer paper. So for this one, I wanted this floral to be on the back, or on the inside, really. I feel like I'm getting a pretty good, pretty big glue booger in there. All right, so let's lay this one down first. Yeah, I love, this is like Pretty in Peacock, I think, and the petal pink. Love it. Now we've got our flap. So again, 4 by 5 1/4, and only add glue to like this part right here that's over top of that designer paper. And then let's lay that down so it's right over our designer paper. Then we don't see anything peeking out. Okay. I'm liking it already. So then I went with these. I think I'm going to go this one here and then this one on the inside. So these are our flat pieces. So these are 3 3/4 by 5. Yeah, chocolate chips make everything better. Even if you just eat them like out of the bag directly. I'm not saying it happens all the time, but it does happen. All right, and I like to mix them too. A handful of chocolate chips and craisins. Delicious. All right. Oh yeah, I like that. Let's put that white on the inside. So again, this is 3 by 4 1/4. Still enough room to really to write something on here. Oh, which I'll show you in a minute. I posted this. I made one of Sue's square column cards the other day, finally, and I like it. I like it because it folds flat, and then it stands up, and like here's the square column, and it's just cute. But this is very teeny tiny. Like you can't. It's not a lot of room to write on. So the piece I ended up with, it looks like it's about 1 3/16. So I'm gonna have to, and I'm not one that writes very tiny. I mean, look, this is like how I write. So I'm just gonna be able to write like, hi, Tony. Funny. But I'm glad I made it. It is a cute card. Okay, so our other layer, I'm gonna go with that one. Now this one, I did not cut a, like a rectangle, like this piece. For this one, I was gonna pull out one of these, like I've got all these die cuts. So this is from when I did the annual catalog paper share. I did one of them too. And so everybody got like a baggie that has similar shapes and, number of pieces. So I was either going to do this one. Ooh, that's pretty. Or I was thinking this one. I think I kind of like that one. Okay, because this circle is like just a hair over 1 3/4. So yeah, I think I want to do this one. And let me put these back. I like that. So I'm going to get my 1 3/4 out, circle punch out. So we're going to stamp a greeting and pop that up there. I'm going to make something with these other doodads. Oh, look. I bent one of them. Jeez. All right, let's get this out of the way. So let's do, I think, will happy birthday fit or just a note? Birthday wishes. Let me just see. I had the old style 1 3/4 punch and I traded up. I got one of the flat ones just because it fits nicer in my holder. Oh, it looks like I can fit birthday wishes in here. Okay. Score. All right, let's do, what do you think? Like peacock or, ooh, Lost Lagoon. I know both those colors are in there. Let's do peacock and see how that goes. See how we like that first. I think I might, we'll see. I need to make up my mind. Ooh, all right. I like that. But you know what? Let's just stamp the Lost Lagoon too. And this is what I do sometimes when I'm making stuff, is that if I'm not sure on the color, I just stamp it twice. Like, who cares? All right, let's do that there. Ooh, that is very juicy and a lot darker. It will definitely lighten up some. Could do a green too. I think I'm leaning towards this one. Just because this one looks kind of weird. Let's just get in here and see if I can punch it out. Okay, there's that. So let's do that. Let's just hold them up. I think, can you tell even much difference? I think I'm liking this one better. I do see both colors in there, but this one I think stamped nicer. This is a little bit on the thick side, so okay, decision made. I'm gonna glue this one down flat and pop this up. And I could add, a 2-inch circle of petal pink. And I do have a scrap of that. Let's see. I might like that better. Because this is going to get popped up. Oh yeah, I like that. All right, we'll glue this down flat to the petal pink and then we'll pop up the petal pink. But super quick and, well, especially using these die cuts and everything, everything's already done for you really. And then we're going to add some gems to this. Just hold this up. Sometimes if I'm trying to glue something down flat, even when I hang my head over, like it doesn't end up straight. So I kind of have to like look at it this way. All right. Oh yeah, I like that. And I thought we would use some of these iridescent foiled gems. Yeah, Jamie, I like the extra layer too. Di, what happened to the back of my hand right here? That was from a concert a couple weeks ago. We went and they did a big bingo dollar stamp on us, and I came home and tried to scrub it off with my like styrofoam scrubby thing that you're supposed to use on your fingers to get ink off. Well, I thought I'll just scrub it off here. Well, it like scrubbed my skin off till it was bleeding. It was totally dumb. Like, what was I thinking? It took 2 weeks to get that good. Scabbed up, thought it was getting infected. Ugh. All right, so we could use the pretty peacock ones. I think those would look nice too. Actually, yeah, because the petal pink ones might just be like too much pink at that point. So let's do some of the peacock ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere right there. I gotta have an odd number. Yeah, Di, that was crazy. A, that it took my skin off. B, like, yeah, Jamie saw it at pool. It was not looking good. She was teasing me about having a staph infection, but it was close. Then I was putting like vinegar and water on it because you can make like your own antiseptic or whatever. That helped. All right. I like it. Yeah, Sean, I could put one of those die cuts on the inside. Oh, like one of the little flower ones, maybe? One of the ones that I bent. Yeah, we could. You know what? Let's do that. I think like one of these little ones, right? Yep. Let's just do that. Good idea. That's the thing. Like, I won't use all these die cuts. I have to make myself use them because it's easy to forget. All right, let's do that. I love it. I really do like the petal pink. Yeah, and these gems stand out more. All right, so that's our second one. So let's do one more. And I went in a completely different direction with this one, trying to make more of a masculine card. So we're using these Take to the Sky papers. So Night of Navy, again, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Our base 4 by 5 1/4, and our, oh, you know what? I didn't even score this. So this hinge, 3 inches by, did I do them all different sizes? This one was 3 1/2. This one was 3. Okay. So maybe, so just 2 different sizes. So let me score this. 3 by 1. I'm going to score it at 1/2. Oh, that's not even 1. That's 1 1/4. Ugh. All right, so I'm scoring it at 5/8, whatever half is. Jeez. Maybe that was really supposed to be a scrap. Either way, it's the hinge now. All right, so let's glue this on. And again, I'm just going to eyeball for the middle. Like, give it a little tap so it is flush. Easy. Then let's look at our papers. So this pack has, one of the sheets has like these tags. So I'm going to put this on the front. Let me cut this. Hand cutting that. All right, that's what this layer's for. And then our pieces, we're going to use these planes. I think maybe it doesn't matter for the direction. Maybe it does, but for me, I'm saying it doesn't matter. Ooh, I kind of like that too. So this is going to be on the front. This is going to be on the inside flap. Oh, I like that too. But I also like that. I like it. Hi, Carol G. Carol Grove. I think we've got 4 Carols on here tonight now. Yeah, Rust Plaid. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. And I like it with this also like grid. So, okay. So we don't even worry about the direction of our planes because plaid has no direction. All right, let's do that. And then we'll add our flap to the front. Again, watch where you put that glue. And then we'll cover this, line it up. Perfect. Love it. Let's put this right on the inside. Yeah, I needed a shopping bag I had to go to the post office the other day with a bunch of stuff. So Found a bag from Joann's that had a bunch of stuff that I bought last year. One of them made me think with the map pattern was this pack of world map paper that I got at Joann's. Like, yeah, why did I think I needed that? I don't know. I like it. So I'm gonna have to do something with it. All right, so let's do this. So then we're gonna put, this one is definitely directional with these airplanes. So just pay attention. Whatever paper you're using, if it's got a direction, just make sure you're going the right way. All right, easy, I love it. Well, let's put this white on the inside. And I'm just eyeballing to see where that's gonna go. That looks good enough. All right. So with this tag, I just had a scrap and I was like, oh, it's the perfect size to like fit in there. So we're gonna glue this on and then trim the top bits by hand. You could use a cutter if you want, but figure why bother. And if we want to cut a hole in this, add some ribbon. The only ribbon I have would be like this this jute stuff, which is really thick. So I don't know if I really want to put that on there. I guess I could. Yeah, it's quarter of. Like, I'm like, time. You know what? Let's just go ahead and punch a hole. Did I tell you I had to buy a new crocodile one of these? I used to have an orange one from years ago. Broke it. I want to say about a year and a half ago. These things are really expensive now. I don't know where I got it, but good thing it was on sale. I think they wanted 50 bucks for that thing. But I do like it. Okay. Ooh, I like it. Yeah. So let's add just a little bit of this in color jute twine, which I'm pretty sure we can still get. I think they did carry that over. They don't always carry all the in color stuff over. All right. Oh, yeah. I like that. And I'm just going to leave that like curly. And I did have these gems did not carry over. These are the in colors, the gems from this. Ooh, frayed. Yeah. So I could like untwist it. I did that with some, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. It takes forever because there's like 3 or 6 little twines in here, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. All right. You're funny, Lisa. Dead eye. Now I feel bad this is gonna cover up a lot of the airplanes on here, but it is what it is. All right, let's do this. Put that back. Now the greeting, where's my scrap of white? I'm definitely gonna stamp this greeting in Copper Canyon. And I do want, actually, let's do this happy birthday, because then I like to stamp this and then we'll cut the happy and the birthday separate. I do like doing that. I am digging this little, this whole fold situation. I mean, it still looks like a regular card. It's not until you open it that you're like, oh, what's going on here? So I like it. Yeah, Jamie's right. That is almost my pool name. Well, I forget what that is. It One Eye, or I don't know, Eagle Eye, whatever. One of my eyes has a stigmatism in it, so I have to close one eye to see the shape of the ball. It's something with round shapes that I just can't see them all or all the edges. So yeah. All right. Chop, chop. whatever it takes, right? All right, let's do slow and steady. And this one I'm actually not going to rip because I have to get right in here. And that's going to be a tight squeeze anyway. Oh, I like it. All right, now I could do a little scrap of blue, but I feel like that might be too much blue. Let's see. Oh, I like that. But let's see. Copper. I feel like if I do this, that's too much. I should have probably stamped it in the navy. We're going to go with this as is. If I had stamped it in the navy and then mounted it on this copper clay, I think that would have been a better, what is the word? Not coordination, but it would have contrasted better, I think. But we're going to get what we get. All right, so we'll just have a little bit of copper clay poking out. That one got a little tight. All right. Ooh, I like it. And I'm not going to worry about any other, I mean, I'm going to add these embellishments, but I'm not going to stamp any, like, worry about putting an airplane on here. Like, whatever's on this tag is good enough. And, you know, you could totally change the size. Like, you could make a 5x7 with this style with a hinge. Just revisit your, like, the measurements. I might do that. All right, let's do that. And then this at a jaunty angle. Right there. Ooh, I love it. And then we'll add some of these gems. So I want the greeting down here because like this airplane's kind of like right in the middle there. Let's do one gem, one gem, one gem. See how that goes. And these are 3 different sizes. So let's do one of each. One. And then we'll do the medium and the little one right here. Oh, I like it. And then right there. Okay, so there we have our hinge card. Let me cap this. And again, you could open this up. And you can do this with any card too. Make a pocket, or if you have any of the mini envelopes, like I still have a stash of the 3x3 white envelopes, and I like to put them in here and when I want to do gift cards. So always this side, you could even add more writing if you want. So, Gloria, you talked to your son and he says the roads are all torn apart here. Oh, what's going on there? Thanks, Di. Thanks, Julie. All right, so I will have my blog updated this weekend. But so here are the rest of the cards that we made. So we've got our butterfly with the peach pie. And again, these were the old butterflies. Oh, washouts from the flooding. Oh, so your roads are still messed up. Ugh, yikes. But in here, these are the farmer papers. Love that. The flowers in frames with the die cuts in those papers. Pretty peacock, petal pink. And then our airplanes. So we can always use like guy cards, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks, Cindy. Next week I will tell you, we're going to do some altered paper clips. So last week when I did the notebook and I didn't really have time to make one of the paper clips, like I always have at least 1, maybe 2 altered paper clips in my notebooks. And there's 2 or 3 different ways that we can do them, at least that I know of. So next week we'll do that, and it will match the notebook that I made. So we're going to bring in the Country Woods paper, which I think are on back order now, not available for another month. So we'll do that next week. Then the following week, September 4th is Wednesday. That's when the holiday catalog goes live. And then September 5th is that Thursday. And I'll be doing my September workshop, which I'm going to use Changing Leaves. That's the online exclusive set that I got. That is really the only leaf set that I like of the new stuff. In the mini catalog, there's one tiny little leaf set. I am a little bit disappointed in it. So, hopefully they'll have more stuff that I like on September 4th. With the scrapbooking stuff will be out. There's supposed to be a whole new digital brochure, coming out. So we'll see. But thanks for spending time with me. Thumbs, likes, hearts, shares, like all the things. Thanks, Karen. And Sue, I hope Sue's going to be on tomorrow night, and then Gail will be here Sunday. So have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Hope the weather's not too bad. It was actually nice here in Maryland today. It was like, I don't know, 78 or something. Like, I even have long sleeves on. I mean, I did have to pull them up, but still. Okay. Yeah, Rose, don't get me started on Halloween. And yeah, I tried to order cuter papers from another company and ran out of stock before I could get it. So, ugh. Good night, Carol. All right. Thanks again. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.